Hello and welcome to another episode of the Talkin Balls Podcast, where we be talking balls about around the AFI. I'm joined, as always, are my lovely co-hosts in Abbeigh, Rob and Mark. How are you, folks?
See those pictures? Those pictures, like, we all are sort of smiling, being a bit mischievous. Then you've got Robert that looks like he's been pulled in off the street and just like, help me, guys.
That's what I love about it.
I was scratching my fucking head. Boom.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like Neil's front door picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we've got away with it with Curtis giving the finger. You know what I mean? I think he's Mr. Clean Cut of the group, and I like that. I like that picture of him.
He's definitely not seen it yet.
No, 100%. Like, otherwise
he knows it.
Hey, take that down.
It's in the chat.
Cool FM's gonna knock me out. So, guys, how are you? What is the crack? He's got a week off of American football. It was a bye week last week, which brings us on to week 10.
In the AFI. Yeah.
In the AFI. Week 10 of the AFI.
You sure it's not week 5?
You'd think it, wouldn't you? Aye.
Week 6, though?
No. I think it's week 10. Week 10, boys. Yeah.
Game week 6? No. Game week.
Oh, is it 6? I thought it was 5. Sorry.
Game week 7, actually. I think it's the 7th week of games, whereas this is the 10th week of American football in Ireland. Since American football in Ireland started, you know. So, no games last week. So we'll move on to week 10 games.
Am I being silly, or why was there no games last week? Was there a reason for it?
I don't actually know.
I think it's designed that way, isn't it? To give a couple of weeks in the middle, just in case of reschedules.
No, the last two were done like that because it was bank holidays. It was like St. Patrick's Day, and then it was like fucking Easter.
Well, it was not Mother's Day, or Easter? It was Easter, wasn't it? There was games on Mother's Day.
Isn't there a bank holiday this weekend?
May Day?
Yeah, so I don't understand why it's this last week instead of this week.
Who knows?
Sure.
You know. Sure. So, guys, we have 5 games this week, and we're going to talk about them. And the first game is the Belfast Trojans against the South Dublin Panthers. The dark horses.
Do this to me.
That is why.
Because the Panthers, like, they put that comment saying about me and Curtis never picking them, but I love the Trojans, so now I feel like I'm going to be torn and I'm going to make one of them cry.
Don't let anyone influence your decision. No, but you
100%.
You're your own person.
You know what I mean? Because, well, you picked the Giants last week, even though you do a podcast with 3 Jets. So you weren't worrying about disappointing anybody that week, were you?
I don't just care about disappointing you guys. I just.
Wow.
But you know.
Wow.
But when someone puts like a little sad comment, that makes me sad.
Rob put a sad comment in after you picked the Giants.
Yeah, but it's Rob.
Good. Well.
We can't hurt his feeling.
Maybe if Mark put it, I'd feel worse.
You heard Chippy Raff's feelings.
Why does Mark get sympathy?
Because look at his face.
Look at me.
Yeah.
It's the beard.
Is it because he's so short?
Makes me look like Santa.
So short and cute. Look at him.
No, Santa's origin story.
I don't know if I like the first one there, Rob. I appreciate it.
Don't worry about it.
What did he say?
I said he's so short and cute.
So short and cute. Lovely.
Belfast Chelsea.
We've got the Belfast Trojans, who at the minute I can't really see where they're at because the AFI obviously haven't updated their website. So I'm going to have to look for the next best thing, which is the Under Center podcast league table.
Really?
So, yep.
Fair
They're
enough.
good and they keep up to date with that kind of stuff.
Maybe it's good the podcaster keep up to date.
Yeah. So, South Dublin Panthers are third with 3 games, winning. They're 3-0, and the Belfast Trojans are 2-1.
Yeah, I think they played the Rebels, didn't they? Martin's in that.
Yes, they got beat by the Rebels. 40,
Yeah.
46-0 or something, 43-0.
Yeah.
Are
And
they
they
sitting
beat the
fourth on the
Admirals.
table at the minute?
Hmm?
You say they're sitting fourth on the table?
The Belfast Trojans are sitting 4th in the table, and the South Dublin Panthers, who were my dark horse, are
Sweet
sitting 2nd.
Alright.
So,
No, the Trojans have beat the Admirals and the Vikings, haven't they? Am I right in saying that? And then they lost to the Rebels.
yes.
And then Panthers have beat Knights, Minotaurs, Vikings. So
Yes.
yeah, Panthers have definitely had an easier run. The 3 easier games overall.
You think
That's going to be a good game. They've had an easier run. They've had the Minotaurs. They've had the Vikings. Obviously, haven't had a great time in the SBC this year. And then their hardest game would have been the Knights. And I refereed that game, and it definitely should have been closer than it was. So, yeah, that's a tough game to call. It'll be a good one to watch. I'm glad we're going to see it.
Yep. Well, last year, the Panthers beat the Trojans, and it was for the last playoff spot.
Yep.
And Panthers won. And
But
then they found out that the Panthers fielded an ineligible player, so they lost their points, and the Trojans got in.
right, I remember
So-
this.
You think that this week will be retribution?
Yes,
Coming back, all guns
they're
blazing.
coming back with a bang to get that playoff spot confirmed. That's what I think.
Yeah, you might be right. But I think I'm still going to stick with the hometown team, so to speak.
You're going to pick the Trojans?
Yeah, mate. I'm
Win
gonna
this
pick
game?
Trojans. Yep,
Ooh,
straight off the bat, Trojans.
straight off the bat. Abatha, I'm going to you.
Oh, can you come to me last, please? 'Cause
Ah,
I need
yeah,
to
no
think
bother.
I need to think about this.
Who am I going to try not to upset? Mark, who do you think is going to win this one, buddy?
Panthers hands down.
Why?
Easy for me. Because I backed them at the last 3 weeks, and you know what? They've prevailed. So Panthers.
Panthers, doesn't matter who they're playing. Because you backed them. For them.
Sir. And you know what? They're not bad guys.
I forgot about that.
What?
That week where it was like, I'm going to pick these guys because they're decent. They're dead on. I like them. They're not bad guys.
They're not bad spots. Well, I'm picking the Panthers, and I'm sorry, Trojans, Trojan Nation, all that carry on. But they're my dark horse pick for the actual division. I've said it from the start that they have been my dark horse. So I'm going to
About
pick the
6
Panthers.
times this episode as well.
Pick 7. I'm going to go say it for a 7th time. Then.
We'll never hear the end
Abatha.
of it either. Oh.
No, you will not. See if they win a division. I am literally putting every time I've said it on a reel.
Doesn't matter if they win the division, mate. They need to win the SB or the Shamrock Bowl.
It's the same thing, is it not?
No.
Right. I've got to go for the Trojans.
Oh my God, Panthers! Can you believe that?
Stop
What?
that. Care.
Did you just go? Oh. So she's upset the Panthers again. Panthers, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean?
Hey, I did
Keep
pick
doing this.
them. When did I have picked them once so far. Haven't I?
I think you picked
don't
them
know.
last week.
No.
No?
No,
I've got
Right,
to check.
rightly no.
I have
Um,
picked them once so
yeah.
far. Yeah.
And they've won all their games, so they're 100% for you at the minute. Like every time you pick them, just saying. You know.
Just like the rest of us.
Did you pick the Trojans last week, or did you pick the Rebels?
Rebels.
Did you? Oh, you're alright to disappoint the Trojans then, aren't you?
I'm not going to say what I could have said.
Just say it.
But yes, it
I'm
will
on
be a
run
tough
of
game.
Not being offensive. Yeah. That's what I mean. It'll be a good game, and I'm not going to be there to watch it, but
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really good game. Always put on a show as well. They have a great setup down there, and I think we get pizza and all as well, don't we? They do pizza and burgers.
I think I remember them.
You love this.
What?
Like, is this the one? This the other thing that you love to bring up is the pizza and burgers every.
Food, Abby.
Yes.
Just food in general. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, it's just any food.
Stop me if
There's
I'm
food
wrong
there.
here, Neil.
Is it the kebab pizza?
No, that's the Mavericks. And I just
That's
want
the
to point
Antrim
out as
Jets,
well
boys.
that the Antrim Jets now also do a kebab pizza after
Yeah, boy.
games. So, just saying.
Ours has chicken. It's a mixed kebab pizza though. There's
Yeah,
doner.
there's
It has
chicken.
chicken pakora. Oof. Also, if I remember rightly, did the Belfast Trojans not come into our comments a couple of weeks back and say when we come up to watch this game, we were getting some slices of pizza?
100% I'll be bringing that up.
I think I remember that being said, and perhaps a pint.
I will 100% be saying, Trojans, remember you said that we were getting unlimited free slices of pizza?
Worth a try, you know, don't it? It's always a no until you ask me. It's always a
Can
no
you
until
imagine if they did say unlimited and then Chippy Ref shows up? Boom.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you can't be consuming all that pizza, Rob, with your IBS. I don't need to flare up the day before the game.
I know.
Podium.
I'm not
I need a
getting
couple-
down
I
on
need
the
to
line
bring
and
a
then,
couple of bottles
What's
out.
that noise? Rob, IBS. The podium's not working.
I don't even have IBS. God damn it.
Yeah. What? You don't?
No.
Oh my god. I've been reaching out to Imodium to sponsor us too, like.
Oh,
Try
sorry.
Buscapan
Yes,
instead.
I do.
No.
No. We want the Modia. They're going to be our sponsor.
So, I just seen Under Center podcast has joined us. Well, I just want to thank you for keeping up to date with the league table because American Football Ireland hasn't kept up to date with it. So, I appreciate you guys.
The real MVPs.
Yeah, the
Cheers,
real
lads.
MVPs. So we're going to the second game is the Dublin Rebels against the Belfast Knights. I like the way the Knights are playing at the minute as well. They have got better than what
Yeah,
they were playing
100%.
last year, but I can't go anywhere past the Rebels in this at all. Like, this is just a foregone conclusion in my eyes.
Mhm.
Again.
Yeah.
Um,
As it's to be every time the Rebels put their boots on, to be fair.
yeah.
An easy one where I actually agree with you guys. Shocker.
Yeah.
Who was it the Rebels lost to? It was the opening game,
It
wasn't
was
it?
UCD. It's
UCD.
literally,
Yeah, right.
that is
Yeah,
the only
that's
team
what
they've
I-
lost to.
And that was when I chose UCD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you
All
flipped
right.
the coin,
Rub
didn't
it
you?
in, Abby.
I
She's
did
not
not.
smug or
No,
anything.
They were the top of my power rankings, actually, Mark. I will have you know.
There was no
Actually.
smugness to that.
No, there's no
whatsoever.
Not at
smugness at all here. Like, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Rebels against the Knights.
Rebels.
Rebels.
Rebels?
Rebels.
And because Curtis isn't here, I'll pick for him. Knights.
Yeah,
Knights.
agreed.
I'm 100% picking the Knights for Curtis. Like, this fucking marathon man is fucking. I didn't know you had to do so much for a marathon. I thought you just had to run.
Yeah, but it's because of he's doing like it with like the air ambulance people, isn't he? So he's got to
Aye.
do
Aye.
his little blogs and stuff.
Was it 5th of May, that is, isn't it?
I think so.
It's a week
This week.
yesterday, wasn't it? Is it a week yesterday?
I thought he said he was going. He was coming with us to the Trojans. Did he not?
Could have.
It's next Monday, isn't it?
Oh God. Damn.
Small Google search.
Second.
Quick Google
And-
away,
or is it
quick
some-
Google
oh,
away.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
But
I don't
anyway,
know.
yeah, I can't say the Rebels are just the Rebels. The Rebels are only ever going to lose the UCD this year. Although I can't wait to see them against the Panthers. That would be an interesting game as well.
Your dark horse.
Yeah,
dark
dark horse. Yeah. So I can't wait to see that game. But yeah, the Knights have got better, but I just can't. I guess no.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Knights. You know what I mean? It's just
100%. That you're right. We keep saying it. It's the levels in the league, isn't it? There's UCD and Rebels, then there's sort of
yeah,
Panthers, Trojans. Then, so
yeah.
yeah, no, I don't see anyone beating the Rebels, other than UCD this year once again. So, but if guys like the Knights, if the Knights make another improvement that they did this year, they're probably going to be, I would say, getting close to that UCD Rebels year or Rebels sort of level. So if they keep making the steps of improvement they made this year, yeah. The chance.
Look at Rob being a poet, rhyming there.
Boy,
I know.
did I rhyme? What did I say?
Well, rebels with the levels. Well, not really rhyming,
Oh,
but it still sounded poetic.
I think it was the hand movement as well, isn't it?
Well, the Knights aren't far off the Trojans. Like, they've played 3 games. The Trojans have played 3 games. And do you know what I mean? The Knights are 6th. The Trojans are 4th. There's only 2 points in between them. And I can't wait to see the Battle of Belfast. That's going to be some game as well, when the Knights play the Trojans.
Hopefully we're not playing that day, because we'll also be there.
Yeah. Also, guys, in the chat, just sound off. Who do you think's going to win? Give us your picks. Next game. Mavericks against the Cowboys. That would be some game.
This game again?
That is actually on Saturday as well.
Is it? Oh.
No.
And is it at Craigavon or?
It's at Luth.
Luth,
mate. It's at Luth Life.
Luth Live.
Yeah.
That was 15-15 draw last time, but I'm just gonna have to go with the Mavs again because kebab pizza.
Kebab pizza. Whoever does the best food, isn't it really? Like.
All revolves around the food.
Jason Duddy, what food do you do? If you're in the chat, what food do the Cowboys do? Because Rob might change his mind very, very quickly.
You guys need to take me on a food tour of this because I need to be like the deciding vote on all this.
On the food thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We should just do a podcast where we go around every single team and see who does the best food at it. I think we would be far better at that.
Hopefully they do good chips.
P.S. Jason Duddy, Rob likes cheesy chips. Don't know if anyone's heard that.
Cowboy supper. You do that, Rob?
Ooh.
Don't say please. What is that? Right, cowboy and supper. Like the word supper gives me makes me cringe.
Do you not have fish suppers and things over in England?
Don't say this word supper, right? I hate it. I hate the.
What about? How do you
what it
order
is.
when you're in the
You have that in
Champions
England?
The thing is, though, over there, you guys say, I'll have a chip. Right, if you went into the chip shop over here and say, I'll have a chip, they'd give you a single chip. You have chips. And you don't have a supper, like the word supper, I don't know what it is. It's one of those words, like moist, that I just...
This is like...
Did you say like moist?
There's nothing worse than a moist chip supper, you know?
I know.
Or soggy
Proper
chip
moist.
supper. I can't.
Do you not put gravy on your chips? Cheesy gravy chip. Ooh.
Yeah, from, is it Heron? Is it? No, the chicken place.
Country fried.
Country fries.
Yes.
CFC.
You have like the
Is that Moira?
chicken, chips, cheese and gravy. That is very good.
There's Jason Duddy's just said we've got pizza, but it's not as good though.
Jason, you just need to do a cowboy supper. That's the way forward. It is literally that is such a thing that you need to do at the end. Just cowboy suppers everywhere. What chips, sausages, beans, sweet. There you just go. Grab your wee bowls. Awesome, mate. 100% you need to start doing that.
Can we say cowboy meal, please? Can we just change it?
No!
Yes.
See that you've highlighted this, Abby?
We're saying it more.
Yeah.
What are you having for supper today, Mark?
I think, once we get off the podcast, might make some pork belly suppers,
Oh, a nice wee pork belly supper. Be nice,
Nice
man.
wee pork belly supper,
Yeah.
What the pork belly supper?
Rob's like, what the fuck?
I want that.
Mate, Jason.
Who eats pork belly either? What's just okay?
You don't like pork belly?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes. I don't like pork. I don't like bacon.
Oh,
Oh my god, you're starting to hurt my feelings now.
Okay, yeah. Can we just let's just continue.
Yeah.
There's
Jason has just put in the chat that the cowboy supper from the arcade in Antrim is brilliant, mate. That arcade is amazing, isn't it? Like, I mean, you need to get a chicken spacer. Abby, have you ever heard of a chicken spacer? This is like, it has a wee small burger butt. Well, it has a normal burger butt, but the chicken comes all the way outside, so it looks like a spaceship. And then you get bacon, and it's like big, massive chunks of bacon with cheese.
Not bacon.
Now my mouth's watering here. Like, I'm going to maybe get one of these after this.
bit of garlic mayo.
Yeah, chicken spacer, Jason. Try it, mate. You'll love it.
Sounds good.
Right.
Minus bacon.
Yeah.
There you go. He's had one. That chicken spacer is the best.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
say, the bacon in it is horrible.
Oh, it's not. It's so thick and fucking.
Yeah,
it's like big,
it's
massive
awful.
thick.
Cooking bacon.
I don't even. You know what? I don't even use that for the burger. I just sit and eat it at the side, and then have the burger after I've
Of
had the
course you
bacon.
do, Neil.
You know, it's just. It's like
So-
it's like a chicken spacer supper, but instead of chips, you get bacon.
Fucking twat. I was about to make that joke. Shit.
You know what I mean? But yes, you're going to say Mavs, but I can't look past the Cowboys. The Cowboys have just been absolutely dominant this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bar obviously drawn with the Mavericks, but
When was the last time the Mavs played? Was it against the Cowboys, that 15-15 draw? I don't think
Yeah.
they played from it.
No, because somebody forfeited on them.
Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Mavs.
Yep. Sorry. But thanks for bringing it up, Robert.
It was totally on.
So yeah, I can't look past the Cowboys, so I'm going to go Cowboys in this one. And hopefully Jason takes on my advice and brings a couple of Cowboy suppers. Suppers. And what do you say, Rob?
Mavs.
Mavs? Because of the pizza?
Because of the pizza, yeah.
You don't think because of the players or anything? No.
Well, obviously we've had a lot of battles with the Mavs. And great bunch of lads. Mavs.
Yeah, they're a great bunch of lads. It's nothing to do with the running back duo of Dan Finley and Minto or anything like that. You know,
Nope.
it's
cheat
all
code.
about the kebab pizzas and that yours are sound.
Yeah.
Mark,
The Mavs, mate. The Mavs have this. This is their
Wow.
league. This is their year.
Wow.
Let's go Mavs.
Any particular reason, or is it just because they do pizza too?
No, fuck the pizza. They are the boys. They damn boys.
They damn boys.
And we're gonna see it the weekend. Ain't gonna be no draw.
I hope it's not a draw. Jason, try not making a draw.
Here, Jason, sad
He
thing
said
is, the arcade chippy, the only day it doesn't open is a Sunday, so sad news.
No, breaks your heart, doesn't it? Like,
Does.
You know,
That's
we should
the only
definitely
time I
do
want
like a sub segment. You know, all the chippies around NI with the chippy ref. And you can just be doing
Yeah.
like the Bebo thing where you just like do a no chew bite and shit like that.
yeah.
I thought you said Bebo. Bevo.
Jason, if you want to call up after a game against the Vipers, you know, we'll be at the top of town and we'll be doing some bad pizzas.
Keep out
Check ours
pizzas.
out, and then you can see which one's the best between ours and the Mavs, and then we'll have a discussion about it. How are we doing this? We're supposed to be having like an American football conversation, and all we can do is talk about how a team's winning due to the fact that they're having the food that they do after.
Talking balls, mate. We're talking balls.
Well,
Right.
no, I actually, said what I said, and you were like, you like them because of your pizza. So you brought that back up.
Abby, who you got? Mavs
You
or
blame
Cowboys?
us.
Huh?
Abby, who you got for this game?
Mavs or
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Cowboys, you.
And then just flip a coin for Curtis, because
Yeah.
They're
It
probably the
landed,
two
it
most
landed
even
in the
ma-
middle, so he gets neither.
He
Yeah.
gets the
They're probably
draw.
the two most
basically,
even
what
Yeah,
I'm
he's
Mavs
going for
in the
draw. Yeah, I'm going to do Curtis as a draw. I bet you it comes up. Because he's a lucky basket.
he's not. He's running
But
a
yes.
marathon soon, mate.
Yes, obviously, the Mavericks have a great running game. The Cowboys have a great passing game. So
Great's a bit of an understatement, though, isn't it? That like Peter Loughran's got like 12 touchdowns in 3 games passing.
what word should I use, Robert?
Unbelievable.
Sorry, my vernacular
Majestic.
wasn't good enough for you.
Was it class on grass? Go while Kurt Warner on it.
Class on grass.
Is that what was that called? What was his offense called that year he won the Super Bowl when he first joined? I can't remember.
The St. Louis Rams.
No, I know the name of the team, but there was a name for that offense. You know the way they do.
What a fucking clue. I did watch the film recently too, like, but yeah, I can't remember.
Right, I'll continue, guys. I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Yep. Next game, the Kildare Crusaders against the Wexford Eagles. Tell me this. Now I can't remember offhand, but what did the Crusaders beat the Razorbacks by? Did Razorbacks score that game?
24-0, wasn't it? No, it was
Did they
a
score
shutout. Shutout.
Hmm.
Can't remember exactly the score, but it was the Crusaders had 2 pick sixes, as far as I'm aware. and one big interception which got it to like the 5-yard line, and then the Crusaders got it through, and then if I remember rightly, Wello had 2 touchdowns with 190 yards of total offense. So what's that, 5 touchdowns?
Yes.
So 30 something.
Yep. The only reason I'm asking, because I know the Razorbacks put up points against the Eagles, so I'm trying to work this out in my head, because this one's kind of like a coin flip. This is a hard game to call, because the Eagles, let me look at my under center league table here, 2 seconds. So the Wexford Eagles are 6th. They played 3 games, won 1 and lost 2. And the Kildare Crusaders have played 3 games, won 2 and lost 1. So with that, because I like both teams, I like the Kildare Crusaders. I love fucking Jordan Farrell and flipping Wello. I love friggin' the Eagles. They're a friggin' great bunch of lads, but I have to go with the Crusaders here. Have to.
Yep. No, I would have to agree with you.
I think Jordan Farrell and Wello are finding their feet here, and they're gonna. I think it'll be close.
Just great guys as well.
Yeah, just great guys.
Just great guys.
You know what I mean? I don't know what food they do at their games, so you know what I mean. There's nothing to push that over. You know, where's Rob? Thank God.
There's loads of room over here now.
Thank God he's gone.
Fucking
Hi, Stuart Lee, PT. Hi, Curtis McLeish, not Curtis McCosh. So who was it? So Mark, who do you think's going to win?
Yeah, I got the Crusaders as well now.
Any particular reason?
Well, we can't look by them for the same reason. You know that the Eagles, they're great, but there's a reason they went down. And I really think that the Crusaders have them in this.
There he is. Where'd you go?
No idea what happened there, lads. My bad. It just kicked me out.
Too many buttons, so you are.
No, I don't even know what happened.
So, Robert, we are Crusaders against the Eagles. Who do you think's going to win, and why?
Crusaders.
And why?
Oh, and why? I didn't hear that, but sound lads, good bunch of lads.
Is that it?
I just think the Crusaders have obviously got that bit of experience at this level. Jordan Farrell's got a cannon of an arm, as you know, and Wello's a class running back. There you go. Perfect.
He's class running back, and they're good guys. He
He
doesn't know the food options at the places, so.
Pound is a pound. The only time we played the Crusaders was at our pitch, so I don't know what they're rocking there.
Yeah. Abbeigh.
Crusaders.
Any particular reason?
Just what everyone said. You know? Just mirror it all.
Yeah. Crusaders obviously have a great passing game with Jordan Farrell. Thrown to Costello, and then you've also got add Wello into that, and it's going to be hard for the Eagles to counter that sort of thing. But I hope it's going to be a close game for them, and they do well out of it.
Yeah.
But the game that probably 3/4 of this podcast are looking forward to the most is the Jets against the Vipers.
Yeah, I have to play both sides of the ball. I'm not sure how much I'm looking forward to that fucking game at all.
Mark, you also have to play both sides of the ball, don't you, bro?
Don't complain about it nearly as much, though.
Nearly as much?
No, but just snap it over everyone's head, though, yeah.
Well, do the best of my ability, mate.
Sorry, I couldn't think of anything else, and I apologise, Mark.
No,
that's just mean. You know what I mean? Like, that's your cousin, like, and you're upset.
No, don't let that check it out.
Yeah.
That's worse than what he said.
He's both look alike, like. You know what I mean?
Like
twins.
See, every week when we talk about our own games, I fucking hate it because I'm never going to bet against the Jets.
Never.
Well, you see, with that statement, you feel like you wanted to.
No, that's just why I think there's no point in talking about it because I'm going to go with the Jets. I'll back my boys 100% of the time.
Is it because they do kebab pizzas?
You know what? I'm not a big fan of kebab pizza. Like
What?
winning
Mark
loud and all that.
Mark is sensible.
It's not.
Maybe I feel like it's
You're
something
random.
that doesn't belong on a pizza.
See,
I
to
mean,
be
don't
fair,
get me wrong. When in Rome, when in loud, have a kebab pizza. But
to be fair, I would agree with that because you would never go to a pizza place and be like, here, do you do kebab pizza and order it? It's just delicious when it comes to you and it's free.
Well, see, to be fair, if you were to get a kebab on naan bread and then open it up, that's a kebab pizza.
Yeah, but there's no cheese, tomato puree.
Well, obviously you could get cheese on it, Robert. I mean, do you ever get a kebab without cheese?
no, I feel like that's a stretch.
That's not a thing.
You're-
That's not a thing over here.
What, kebabs?
Yeah, kebabs, but not like with. I feel like I've never gone into a place where they do kebabs and they've been like, "Do you want cheese?" You wouldn't. No.
You should try it. It's good.
I don't really eat kebabs.
Mixed
but I
kebab
might have to
pizza
try
with
it.
cheese and house sauce, and that is it, and naan bread, and then
Yeah.
wrap it up, and it's just like a big dirty nappy.
Oh, yeah, it's a horrible way to describe it. You could just have a wrap.
That's what it looks like.
Maybe like a big kebab filled burrito.
dirty, yeah.
Just looks like a big dirty nappy.
Oh, this should be called Talking Food.
Roll it up. That looked weird.
It's another,
I'm not
another
doing that again.
subsection.
It's already out
Yeah.
there, mate.
I know my mouth's watering. I haven't had dinner yet.
Well, think
and
about
we're all-
dirty
That's probably
nappies.
why we're talking about food. We should probably have dinner before we do these podcasts, or else so we don't talk about food the whole time.
But no,
Um,
yeah, I'm obviously going to back ourselves Dale, all day, every day, twice on Sunday. A few adjustments we made from the last game. And yeah, we're going to implement them on Sunday and we're going to win.
Yeah, I actually have got tape from Conan Jal and the Giants, so I'll be handing that over to Jerry and have a wee look at it and get
We
into
should probably do it
scouting.
quick. It's Tuesday.
I only just got it today, and I've been at work, and then I've had to come and do this. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
He's a
fair
hard-working man.
I know. That was
Why
a
don't
really
you do the
good
accent?
accent.
That was terribly shocked.
You should try and do a whole episode with the accent for a laugh.
I can't
What's
believe
that
you
crack there? It's me, Abbeigh from Talkin Balls. What up, Easy Kill? Let's go Jets. Yes, so I'm going to go Jets as well, obviously, because
Right.
we
So,
back
Abbeigh,
ourselves.
who are you going for?
It's all. This is where it all comes down to our friendship, Abbeigh.
I might actually shock you now. I'm actually going to go Jets.
Fuck.
Means we're
Fuck
definitely
yeah.
winning, 'cause
I'm not
everybody's won
joking
everything.
either. I'm not pulling anybody's leg. I actually think you will beat them.
I think we definitely are now, like 100%. We buns. We flopping buns.
See if you put
There we go.
Curtis down as the Vipers.
Yeah,
Then.
we'll put Curtis down for the Papers. Hey guys, I asked a couple of people to give us a couple of hot takes and things they got there, and a couple of people writ in something. So we have Mark McFadgen.
Who's that?
He says, "What is one of your funniest football NFL related memories?"
What's with the accent?
That's the way you talk.
Hello, mate. Neil, ask that again.
What is one of your funniest football NFL related memories?
That's Mark.
Kevin Rowe.
That is Mark. Funniest PG-13 or
I don't think
Team
we
that
do
you playing for?
PG-13. You know what I mean? We're sort of like a
Yeah, that's
Deadpool podcast, aren't we? Like, you know.
nah. I can't think of anything overly funny. The buses away games, buses home and stuff. The game we got to the bowl game final or bowl game a couple of years ago against the Mavs, coming home from the Pirates. That was an awesome trip. We all had a few coolers filled with cider and beers. That was a pretty good Sunday. Obviously the day we won the bowl game and we drank the bar dry. That was another pretty good Sunday. In regards to funniest things, I don't know. There's not much really yet that comes to mind immediately.
Well, it doesn't have to be with our league. It could just be like a funny NFL story.
No,
We
I
went
can't think of-
and watched a game in the NFL, and we were stuck in the back of a taxi for fucking 3 hours nearly.
Was that one
three
where I
big,
really needed to
massive
pee?
men? Huh?
The
Yeah.
one I really needed to pee, and Mark knocked on the door, and the girl let her in, and I knocked on the door, and she didn't even come to the door. That was a hard journey for me.
Not even. Remember, we got off the plane and we needed to get to fucking our hotel, and so we decided to get a taxi. But you can't sit in the front in a taxi apparently, so all three of us had to jump into the back of this fucking taxi, and we're not small men.
This was during COVID, though, wasn't
it?
Yeah. I don't know. How long ago? We were in the stand without masks. It
was 2021. But you've actually just jogged me.
Just started
memory.
Yeah. So. The three of us were sitting in the back, and you were fucking basically had to hug us because if you sat like that there, we couldn't fit in. So you had to put your hands behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The memory that trip to see the Falcons play the Jets with me doing the video of the stadium and then getting to your face, and you realised you forgot to put Kyle Pitts in your fantasy team as he scores a touchdown.
He scored 2 touchdowns.
Perfect.
That's probably Kyle Pitts. You know, Kyle Pitts has scored 2 touchdowns in his life, and both of them were against the Jets on the day that I didn't put him on my fantasy football team.
Was that the same as when the bus? Is that the same? Where you went outside and got in the bus, and then you ended up winning the game where you were on the bus.
Oh no, that was when he was over in America. Wasn't that? Who were the playing then? When you were in America.
I also went to watch the Jets play the 49ers over in San Francisco.
That was it.
The Jets were getting beat 23-3. And I went to the wife in the fourth quarter, like, fuck this, carry on, let's go. And then we went out, and she was giving me shit, why are you leaving? I'm like, it's just a guy thing. Well, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to stay and watch my team get decked in front of all these fucking 49ers fans. And then got to the bus or train or something. It was like a mono train or some shit. And I got on that, and that wasn't leaving until the game was over.
But then so
had to. And then they also came back in overtime. They drew and then came back and won it in overtime. And I had to wait for like an hour outside at the stadium because I couldn't get back in. And wait for an hour and basically for all these, zipped up my coat as well so that nobody would know I was a Jets fan because I wouldn't have ever heard the end of that.
You deserve that for leaving your team early.
Yeah, I don't think I should. Yeah. If I'm ever going to do that again, I'm going to stay to the end. Yeah. But
I need to rephrase that question. And have you ever had a good memory as a Jets fan?
I went to MetLife Stadium to watch the Jets against the Jaguars, and the Jets won, and I had a lot of chicken wings and beer, and it was absolutely amazing. There was like 2 Jets players. They weren't very famous ones now, don't get me wrong, but they were like outside the stadium, and you could throw balls and all to them.
You can't do because you can't
throw balls and all. So I was throwing balls and all the Jets players, and see, it was back whenever I didn't really, I didn't know really any players, to be fair. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't know who these guys were. The only people I really knew was like fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick, fucking.
They weren't even Jets players, were they?
Eric Decker, fucking Brandon Marshall, and fucking Nick Mangold.
Don't get this kid away from us.
I know. So it was pretty much for kids, but I was like, I want to do that. Drove. That's that. So. Yeah, that was a fond memory, and also fond memories of the AFI. My most fond memory in the AFI was creating an American football team and in our first season reaching the final.
That was good. That was a good season too.
What a great time to be alive. You know what I mean? Creating a football team and then the first season you make it to the final.
That's cool.
Winning the Antrim Challenge Cup.
We won the Antrim Challenge Cup. That trophy is still in my fucking garage. Yes.
Neil, I've got a story that you'll appreciate. Oh, sorry, Rob, carry on.
No, far away.
Yeah, I've got one that you'll appreciate, Neil. You know, when the Packers came over here for the first time ever to play a game against the Giants, and obviously I went with 888 Sport, was in a box, and it was wonderful, and you're like, yeah, they're definitely going to win. I'm watching Aaron Rodgers play, and obviously he went to the Jets not long after this, and we lost. First time watching them play in the UK, and they lost. I never got to see Aaron Rodgers in person win a game.
Serious? That's not nice. Here, we should come and watch the Jets whenever they go to.
There's a picture montage of it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there not a video montage of it too? Is there like a video thing of it as well?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Abby, it was harder to watch Aaron Rodgers lose in a Packers jersey than it was to watch him win. Because I was just unlucky.
Yeah, because he didn't lose very many games.
He didn't. He was very good.
Yeah.
It was pain.
Basically, it was whenever he got to the playoffs, he stopped winning. But not this year.
Until he
Not
injures
this
himself
year.
again within like
Hope-
3 seconds.
Look, see if he fucking lasts for fucking 8 plays. That's double from last year.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? And then I'm sure we've got fucking Tyrod Taylor now to back us up. He's a great player.
Right, next question, Neil. Board of the Jets, or New York Jets.
So Declan Mulvihill says, will the Giants make the top 4 of Division 1s? He thinks so. Not sure how much of a hot take that is. Maybe a low simmer.
I'd be very surprised. They've definitely
They're currently
improved.
sitting second, aren't they?
I know, but they've also
I know.
played the Vipers and us. That's it. They haven't actually played a team.
Yeah,
You're
You're
it's
going to say a
only-
good team, aren't you? And you're going to
Not
mention
a
us?
good team. They haven't played a team that is in the say, top 3 or even 4 of the league. They haven't played the Mavs, Cowboys. They haven't played the Rhinos. They haven't played Crusaders. They haven't played even Rexford Eagles, who battered them in the final last year and twice in the regular season. They haven't. Yeah, they haven't played any of the the top teams in our division this year yet. So yeah, I would be surprised. They've definitely improved. I just don't think they're in the top 4 at the minute.
Mark?
Um,
I'm sorry, I'm just eating nuts at the minute because I haven't had any. Right?
I'm sort of with Rob, but I definitely think they could be 4th. But just about.
Just dropping nuts.
Okay. Who are they beating out of the Mavs, Cowboys, Crusaders, and Rhinos?
I don't think they play there.
They play at least one of them or 2 of them.
I'm not sure the way it works. I'm near sure. Hello, Coach Leon. Thank you very much for coming in all the way from Portugal. I
know
don't
him?
think. Yes. Hey, Rob thinks I know everybody. Is it
Yeah, I like to ask questions. I'm sorry, I'll never ask them again. Shut up, would you?
fuck
Back to the
only?
question.
If fucking only. No, because I think the way it works is it's like and the whole reason to amalgamate the 2 divisions into 1 division from Division 2 and Division 1 together was that if you were in Division 2, you got in like a play the bottom team sort of thing. That would be
Well, they're playing the
In the league.
Crusaders and the Rhinos twice.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they play us twice. They played them and the Vipers twice, so they're not. Are they even playing the Razorbacks then?
Sorry. They're playing the Razorbacks, they're playing the Crusaders, they're playing the Rhinos, and they're playing Wexford, and then they're playing the Vipers twice and us twice.
Yeah, so they're not even getting to play the Cowboys or the Mavericks or.
It'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see how they got on though. I will be.
I- I wouldn't be shocked if they were 5th. I just don't think they're in that top 4 yet.
What is your top 4 at the minute?
Well, Mavs, Cowboys, Crusaders, and then Rhinos.
Where is it? Right. Mark, what did you say?
What did I say? What? To that hot take?
That hot take, yeah.
I reckon there's a possibility they could come forward. I did say I'm with Robert though as well. But it's not outside their capability to come forward.
I don't know. Like they're sitting second at the minute in the division with more points than or more games. What was some word I'm looking for? Points difference than the Mavericks.
Was it because they haven't
So-
played more games though? Or have
No,
they played the same amount of games?
They've only played 3, and the Mavericks have only played 3. Well,
Mavericks only played 2.
yes, but they also win the game
Oh,
from
yeah.
the forfeit. Remember, Rob, that you bringing up? Like,
I know, nice. But they've also played the Cowboys and drew 15 all of the Cowboys. And they battered the Wexford Eagles as well, didn't they? It was 30 something to 0.
but that's what I'm saying. They still have the same points because the Giants drew with the Vipers and the Mavericks drew with the Cowboys. So like, I don't know, man. I mean, it seems like that their schedule is looking good for them.
Yeah, no. Fair enough. Yeah, because the Mavs obviously have a harder season and the Cowboys have a harder season as well. And the Giants have got. Yeah, no, I still want to go 5th. I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abatha.
I'm like, yeah, why am I always like sound just like I just mirror everyone like a parrot?
Sorry, we do it too.
Yeah, like I just agree with literally just what Rob said. But
Why would you do that?
No, because I am interested to see how they get on against sort of like the classes like the best. I get really confused with like which way I come into the camera, like better teams. So I would be, but yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah. No, I think that it will be quite tight. I think it'll be Cowboys, Mavericks. I was fancying the Rhinos, but the Rhinos have been not great this year, to be fair.
Well, they beat the Crusaders and then got beat by the Crusaders. And who else have they played?
So this is a different so this is a different division.
Yeah.
It's our division, sort of.
It's our division. It's Division 1.
Our division sort of split between North and South.
So just remind me, because obviously I'm still relatively new to this. So what two divisions?
Division 1 has
Division
the
1.
Cowboys, the Giants, the Mavs, the Crusaders, the Razorbacks,
Okay,
the
yeah.
Eagles, the Rhinos, the Vipers, and the Jets.
Yeah. Okay, no, okay, then I do think they could come in top 4.
See, I
Sorry,
think so too.
my brain's out of, obviously, my brain's just out of sorts a bit. So yeah, no, I do think they could.
I think so too.
Top 4.
I just don't think that they're going to be like. I can't see who's going to take that 4th spot. You know, if it's going to be the Cowboys, the Mavericks, the Crusaders, then I can't see who's going to take that 4th spot. To be fair, it'd be interesting to see how they get on against the Razorbacks. I think that'll be like the catalyst of games for them. But next one is the hot take is UCD and Panthers in the Shamrock Bowl 2024.
Nope.
Straight in there.
Neil's gonna be like, yes, because the dark horse.
Yes, because the dark horse, exactly. Abby gets me. You know what I mean? So,
I would
Mark
love to see it.
Rebels,
It'd be good
Panthers.
Rebels,
Yeah,
Panthers
Panthers.
instead of UCD?
Yeah, and I like UCD. I reckon Rebels are going to come out.
Well, did everyone else cut out there? Because I literally heard nothing that anybody just said.
Hello, can you hear us?
I
We're
can
just
hear you
waiting on you,
now.
Abby.
Yeah, so the hot take is UCD and Panthers in the Shamrock Bowl 2024.
Yeah, I heard that bit. It just cut out a little bit after.
And then Rob says no, because he can't look past UCD and Rebels.
Yeah, I can't see past UCD and Rebels.
And Mark says Rebels and Panthers.
It would be good to see a different team in the final, but I still think it's going to be Panthers or UCD Rebels.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would like to see a different final, but Rebels and UCD. Yeah, so I'm going to go Panthers and one of the other two.
It's always nice to see it
Just one.
mixed up, like
Yeah.
like not the same. But I couldn't. I
And,
don't know. From my not very vast knowledge at the moment, I still can't see it being any different, and I don't
Yeah.
know that much about it.
Why do you think Panthers, Neil? Just out of curiosity.
Because they're my dark horse. And I've said it from the
Okay.
start of the season that they're my dark horse, and I think they're going to do well in
Should
this
get a
division.
counter put up on the side of the screen.
I know what I'm getting him
100%.
for his birthday and for Christmas.
A Panthers jersey.
Dictionary.
A dictionary.
A thesaurus.
Yeah, wouldn't work. I can't remember words anymore. Like,
Sure.
yeah, old days. Thank you very much. Here, you were saying this is going to be a quick show. It's fucking 50 minutes, guys. That's us for another episode of Around AFI. We're talking balls around AFI, and I think that's it. Unless anybody has anything they would like to bring up before we split.
No, mate, I'm good to go. Good to go.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Talking Balls around AFI. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Later.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.